You're muted, brother. You're muted.
God dang it. Every time. Whatever. Hey, you know what? We roll with the punches here, everybody, because this is the Shaker Show. Welcome in, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. We made it. This is going to be a great show tonight, everybody. No Laura. I'm waiting for all the numbers to drop for everybody to leave. No Laura tonight. We still got the killer panel here as always. We got our boy Marty here. We got Bret Hart in the house over here. We got Ray Jr. coming in, Team Franklin Fitness with those cool shades going on. But again, everybody, welcome to Cover Price and another Shaker Show. Starting your weekend off early with a lot of fun here on the Thursday nights. Marty, as we get this started, buddy, tell everybody what's up, man. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us on the Shaker. And I'm excited. We got my boy Ray Jr. from Comic Book Fanatics back in the old days here. You know, we used to do this duo thing. You can still see our page, Comic Book Fanatics, and shameless plug. Go ahead and back there and subscribe. You know, you see some old content. No, we were back in the green room. We were just telling Gabe about some experiences we had from back in the days and early editions when Tim used to come on Comic Talk, and then eventually branched off and we started doing his show, Lords of the Round Table at the time. So we're just kind of reminiscing about that from back in the past. But anyways, you guys, hey. Thank you for joining us. I see you guys in the chats as always. Thanks for joining us. You guys are always loyal, always funny in the chat and everything. I really love seeing your guys' comment, and we really appreciate it. There's no Laura tonight, but nevertheless, we're still going to have fun, and we're going to have a great time talking about some comic books.
All right. Hell yeah. And the big man in the house, Ray, tell everybody what's up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I appreciate the invite. To explain these, because people are probably wondering, you know, the Bret Hitman Hart glasses. I went and got my eyes dilated today because, you know,
when the Terminator,
you know, the cataracts and all that good stuff. So you just got to make sure you take care of your eyes. So I always make it a point to go to VA, make sure I'm healthy and all that stuff. So my eyes are dilated. So that's why I got these on, but I can still read and I'll still be able to see everybody in the chat group with their messages. So I'm just ready. Magnus.
I'm gonna start out live saying you look like Blade, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can go get my sword. You know,
there you go.
Very, very futuristic with those glasses on, man. It's like this is like what people in the 1980s thought 2025 would be like. We'd be wearing those glasses and stuff, but no, we're all just sitting at home on phones. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Telling you.
So, hey. We got a really interesting list. We got a lot of cool stuff on the list this week. Let's go and start knocking this bad boy out.
Yeah.
And let's get the party started, everybody. All right. So Shaker's list tonight, everybody. There's Laura. We got a little bit of a sneak peek with Laura here tonight. She's here.
There you go.
Thoughts and feelings and love for Laura. Shaker Show, everybody. So this is a list. Nothing really in any kind of particular order. I think it's usually like alphabetical order or whatever. But this is just a list of interesting and particularly cool sales, high number sales, things like that. So this is a fun Shaker Show as always, because we always learn something new. We see some cool, fun comics. We get to chat it up. And then make sure, dudes and dudettes, stick around, because after we get down with the Shakers list, we pop on over to Cover Price and we give them a check out on the Shaker report and see what's shaking, which is my favorite part of the whole night, where we get to kind of just see all kinds of other cool comics. But that's the show tonight, guys. That's kind of our syllabus and our kind of rundown. Ray, nope, you're not on the screen yet, buddy, but you're cool. All right. You know what? We were talking so much in the back. I'm going to make an executive decision. Marty, you're first, buddy. What's up on number one for the Shakers today?
Yeah, bringing in number one is 8 House Arclight number 1, Brandon Graham, 2015, Image Expo, image of 2015. Created by artists Marion Churchland and writer Brandon Graham, 8 House was a collaborative sci-fi fantasy series from Image that involved several teams of creatives who developed separate yet interconnected story arcs within the universe. While the story arcs, Arclight, Keem, Yoris, and Mira share elements, readers aren't required to read one in order to understand another. Since the 8-house series was given a relatively limited release, this Image Expo variant featuring Brandon Graham art is what much harder to find. So much that this sale of $3.75 for a near mint raw copy is the only one CovrPrice has recorded. According to legend, at least 4 copies were sketched and signed by Graham and given out at the expo.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham's a great guy, dude. I love his artwork. He's a local. He lives here in Vegas, and he shops at a local comic book store. So sometimes I run into him. I know him from his Prophet book, King City, stuff like that. But this is cool, man. There's only a handful of these I've ever made, and just kind of handed out at the expo.
All right, expect early type of convention exclusives, right?
Yeah, that was. What year was this that it said? Was
2015.
2015. That's one of the earlier, maybe like the 5th Image Expo. It might be wrong, but I wish they would. I would love to go to an Image Expo because it's just
absolutely
image creators.
Oh man! And speaking of that, just to comment on that, Gabe, I'm actually on the last issue of God Country right now, the one Ant recommended. So yeah, man, it's actually really good. Very gritty, very dark, but very typical. You can tell it's a Kirkman storyline.
Donny Cates.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think, Ray? What do you think about this book, bro?
Oh, I like the cover, the artwork like that. I kind of dig that type of stuff like that. So, because it's different, it kind of reminds me of the Japanese anime type style or whatnot. So, I dig it. If I can find that book, I'll definitely get it.
If you like that stuff, man, check out. He did a book called Prophet, which is like Rob Liefeld's Prophet, but a totally different take on it. Like it's really weird and sci-fi and
really.
Or even follow him on Instagram. And he does a lot of right now he does a lot of adult comic stuff. Like he does his own Kickstarter kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Like cute naked chicks and stuff like that. So
Brandon Graham does?
Brandon Graham does, yeah.
Okay, I might have to hit him.
Yeah, everybody check him out on Instagram. He got the cool stuff. Yeah, dude, it's like it's cute naked, naked chicks for the most part.
I need
check it out.
In this art style. So if you're into it, you're into it. Yeah, Prophet was great, man. Rattlesnake knows what's up. That's one of the craziest books out there. Was this Prophet book that he did? Because it's Prophet from Rob Liefeld's Extreme, but it's a different remake version where he has to have sex with weird aliens to get information out of them. Like it's a weird book.
Whoa, it's kind of like Captain Kirk does all the time, right?
Yeah, but it's not. Marty, it's not hot green chicks. It's like slimy aardvark looking alien creatures. Like it's
okay.
It's not what you want.
Like the Luke Skywalker,
right?
That type. Okay.
Right.
Boba Fett.
Kind of like how the Invincible's dad was sleeping with that
the bug creature
alien, the bug creature. I'm like, come on, dude.
You got to spread your seed, dude. You got to spread that seed.
I guess so, man.
Logic behind that in Invincible.
Yeah.
All right. So shaker number 1, Arclight number 1, a raw near mint. $375. These are handed out at the Image Expo. So good luck finding those, everybody. Good luck. I know everybody's in the chat. They're going to be talking about going into the Ophir Abyss. This is the Proof of Life show. If you have any of these books, hit us up on Instagram, post it up because we love to see these books in real life. So, all right, moving on. Ray, you're coming up on number 2, bro. What do we got?
We got Batman number 47 by Alex Ross. I love Alex Ross's colors. I'm glad I sent in a book to get signed by him. But anyway, Harley's Little Black Book, colored DC 2015. As we exit 2025, the hysteria for blind bags marches on as Mark Spears, man, he's on here a lot, ain't he? Seems to drop every month. You ain't lying. And the new Turtles team of Gene Luen Yang and Freddie Williams, which is another guy, did a commission for me. Produced one for issue number 13 of the newest Turtles run. But back in 2015, DC was also putting out blind bags to celebrate Harley Quinn's Little Black Book. These bags included a chance to get either the regular version, a pencil sketch version, or a ink black and white version. Which one did you get, Marty?
I got all of them.
Okay. What made DC snuck in some original artwork in these bags, making it a true comparison to what it's like to open a pack of sports cards, with the chase being autographs and true one-of-one cards. For Batman number 47, Alex Ross decided to homage his own cover for Batman Harley Quinn number 1, which was a homage to the 1920s paintings Dancing Couple and Man and Woman Dancing by J.C. How you say that? Leyland Decker? I guess we that.
Leyland Decker, yeah.
yeah, Decker. This week saw a huge sale of $300 for a graded 9.8, which is considerable, as the highest raw sale was only $40 back in March for a near mint plus. While collectors continue to dole out money for blind bags, let's hope that companies can get more creative by offering true chase pieces, such as an original art or signed copies, to make the gamble more worthwhile. There you have it, folks. Batman 47, Alex Ross, Harley's Little Black Book color, 2015.
Yeah, dude, this is beautiful. Alex Ross's perspective on superheroes. I love the way his perspective in drawing it. You know, it's very classy, very old school, but it also has that very, I guess, realism to it, in your typical Alex Ross style of art. And so the way he does Batman on here, I love that. I love that rendition of that.
Yeah, he did those big tabloid big books back in the day. And he did like a Batman one, he did like a Shazam one, a Wonder Woman one, like a Justice League one, I think.
Yeah.
And that's some of the best Batman artwork that he's done. I love it. Like, there's that one page, I'll never forget it. It's Batman with his shirt off, like he's in the like the Bat Cave, and his shirt's off, and it's like a shot from his back, and you just see like all the scars and like stab wounds and like injuries, and
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest images of all time.
And also too, when this came out, this was just like Magnus in the chat was saying. Yes, this was like the blind bags back then. And I remember because I got caught up in the hype on this, and I was looking for that, Alex Ross cover, and like how many of those things I can get. So I was just gathering it up, and I was just trying it out. Luckily, I didn't carry on with that, because those things can get really addictive. It's like gambling, But I remember collecting these, and I remember having fun with them at the time.
Yeah, they did a lot. Like, I remember there was a Justice League one. Joe Madureira did them, and I remember like going after those ones. Those were cool. Yeah. And then I think after this, if this is the first blind bag, I'm gonna go out on a limb, if I remember correctly. Walking Dead did something similar to this, like right afterwards. Maybe the Walking Dead one was the second one or something, but I remember that too. Yeah. Okay.
And I know there was a J. Scott Campbell one that they did blind bag on that one too. It was back then. Anything Harley Quinn, I was just snatching up, Ray.
Oh yeah, he was. He was.
All right, so number 2, or the second one of the night, Batman 47, Harley's Little Black Book, and this is the color version. Like, I don't even know what the ratios were on these or how hard they were to find, but I remember, I think the sketched ones and the ink ones and stuff like that. Yeah, but a 9.8 of this bad boy. In 2025, it's fetching $300 still. That's cool.
Yeah, it's still, and the biggest thing too, they also had the original sketch that was in there too, which was signed by the artist. So that's what people were really, really looking for then, was trying to get that original sketch, because within each one of these series of what they released out, it was that original sketch in each one of those. And so people were just going for it.
Yes,
and some people got them too. Yeah, man.
All right. So moving on, Number 3, Marty, you're back up, bro. What do we got for the third one tonight?
Oh yeah, number 3, Ray. This is your book, brother. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, number 14. I swear to God, He-Man is the man for Ray Jr. He can't stop talking about He-Man. DC 2014. He-Man is still relatively popular. Heck, he has a movie dropping next year, but his comic book runs not so much. The majority of this run is filled with killer covers and an engaging story, but the aftermarket doesn't place a heavy value on them. Except for this book, the lone key most collectors aim for from the entire run. Notably, it features the origin of She-Ra. She-Ra recently has nearly outshone He-Man, with an insanely popular animated series debuting a few years after this book hit shelves. It was almost a litmus test, yet collectors are still snagging copies. Recently, a CGC 9.8 and one of the 19 of the census hit the market and sold for $200, a nice jump from the 75 ATH hit achieved in 2021, slowly after the animated series ended. However, raw copies can be had for about $10 if you can find them. Interestingly, this sale comes within a day of the news that the animated She-Ra series was leaving Netflix. Interesting.
First of all, that animated series was trash. Straight trash. So I'm glad it's leaving.
Tell me why, Ray. Tell me why.
Maybe not.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you because She-Ra ain't no lesbian, for one, and it was just dumb. It was just dumb.
Did you guys ever see the? Speaking of He-Man, did you guys ever see the 2002 animated series, Ray?
Yes, that was
rad, dude. That's like,
yeah.
They canceled that one right before they was introducing She-Ra.
Yep. I remember that.
So don't tell me about this Netflix. It was hot because it was hot garbage, maybe.
Yeah,
it was not hot. It was not.
You heard it here first, everybody.
What do you think, man? I mean, we're seeing this early on in the list, okay? And typically when news drops about something, we're going to see something become a wanted item at this, right? And prices go up.
She's probably going to be in the movie. So if they're thinking maybe they're trying to do their little like a sequel or whatever, maybe she's going to show up at the end, maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
From what I heard, the story takes place on Earth, which is hot garbage again.
Yeah.
You know.
Awesome.
I think here's another thing too. You got to look at. I don't think this. I think this is going to get hot for as the movie gets closer to being released and everything like that. But I don't think this is going to hold a lot of value. This is, of course, is a key book, but I don't think it's going to hold a lot of value. Be honest, after the movie's release, because we know we know some history with He-Man, and they've really not done He-Man a lot of justice when it comes to any type of live action. I mean, the cartoon series was really good back in the early 90s, late 80s, actually, right? Late 80s. And so
the He-Man show is garbage.
Yeah.
That cartoon, the original one that we all pretend that we love because we remember from our childhood is terrible. It's so bad.
Well,
it's bad
shit,
in a
man.
good way. Like Skeletor is like,
yeah.
That's the best part. That's the only thing cool about it.
But I tell you what's really hot garbage is that 90s version. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the one where he's in space and he had like the
that was another hot garbage. I was like, Jesus, man.
But still, that 2002 series was great.
That was fire. That was
rad. They had really cool toys that came out at the time that Mattel was putting out. I got some
of those toys still in the package from 2002.
Yeah. I had the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of Keldor, like the Skeletor before he became Skeletor. So that was like a hot toy at one point.
2002 was on point. How they changed the mythos of it, where they were showing like King Randor and Keldor were brothers, half brothers, but still brothers, you know, and it's just the excitement of it. It was better, you know, the battles, you know. Yeah, but you know, 80s was good for when we was little. You know,
Yeah, when we
But
were
every
little.
He-Man never used his sword in a fight in the 80s because they thought that was too violent back then.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
He was always tossing shit.
Those 80s
he-
cartoons were just 30-minute commercials for 12.
Right. He only brought his sword out when he was on Ray. What's the name of this tiger? Yeah, Battle Cat. And that's the only time you see him raise his sword right over there, right?
Yeah, and then they show him when he's switching it from hand to hand. That was it when he was about to
Yes,
fight.
yes.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Come on now.
All right. So a lot of He-Man talk here, everybody. All right. So He-Man, Masters of the Universe, number 14. The only significant book in this entire run because of the origin of She-Ra, a 9.8 going for $200. Marty, you're up next with number 4, bro. What do we have here?
That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's me. We got for number 4, we have Invincible number 9, Image 2004. Early Invincible books are tough to get your hands on. You ain't never lying. Most of the first 15 issues saw sub 10,000 books ordered, with this issue reportedly seeing fewer than 6,200 ordered by retailers. Now that Invincible is hitting the mainstream via an animated show, video game, and the insane amount of tie-in merch currently hitting the market, fans want a piece of the early stuff. Until a few years ago, early Invincible books were pretty affordable. I can say that. But that's changing in a hurry. Just last week, we highlighted the new ATH for issue number 2 in our market report, and now this issue is breaking records. Recently, a CGC 9.8 copy and one of 36 on the census sold for an incredible $1,850, a massive jump from the previous ATH of 1,375 smacks.
All-time high, by the way, if anybody wants to know. Sorry to cut in.
Established less than a month prior. The fall off is dramatic for lesser grades, including CGC 9.6 grades, which have been hovering around $500. But that's still a lot to me.
Damn.
When they do trade hands. But interestingly, raw copies of similar grades sell for around the same number. Must be doctored or something. I don't know. Collectors are willing to pay, especially for these rare early keys like this issue that features the first appearance of Monster Girl, Shrinking Ray, cameo of Bulletproof, and the Lizard League, and the second issue with interior art from Ryan Otley. There you have it, folks. Invincible number 9, Image 2004.
Dude, I think number 2 was on the list last week too, on the Shaker list, right?
Yeah, it was. It was another like $800 book or something like that for.
Yeah, and I said it last week. These Invincible books, they're going to keep going up, man, because this is hot commodity. And what they did with the animation series too, man, that's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, they get.
I gotta donate plasma to buy these books, man.
Right, I know, man. If you're jumping on board on this train now, I'm going to say you're late, dude. You're way freaking late to this train. But dude, these things are going to go up, man. All we're going to see is just this whole collection just going up. This is the same thing happened with Walking Dead, man. Getting the whole run of the Walking Dead and everything. That was the same thing. They're just going to keep going up. But the Walking Dead, however, went back down. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stabled out. But with Invincibles, yeah, these things are hot right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's still, like I said before, I sold my collection of Invincible a few years ago, like when the show was first hitting. But I kept a couple, and like, if anybody's read the book, there's a thing that happens with Mark and another certain character named Anissa, I think it is. Do on the show, no spoilers, but if they do on the show, what happens in the comic books, like that first appearance of Anissa is going to explode. Invincible 110 is going to explode. So there's still some room on these books. There's still some key issues in this run that no one's talking about yet. I mean, we're only up to like issue I'm not even sure what issue we're at in accordance with the show, like somewhere in the 50s maybe. I'm not sure. but there's still a lot. There's 144 issues, and there's a lot that happens on the show or in the comic that people are just not ready for. Like Viltrumite Wars, things that happen afterwards.
Oh,
like,
yes.
There's so much that goes on in this comic, dude.
They can branch off so much with this universe, man. This can take off, just like you said, Gabe, into multiple realms and multiple characters, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so much more going on with it. There's so much more.
That initial book right now, like on eBay, a 9.8 is going. What I've seen, the cheapest, well, the highest is like $4.99.
Jeez,
9.8 signed by Ryan Otley.
If they do, you know, if what happens in the comic, they do it in the movie or in the show, they might blink and not do it, but if they do, like that's going to be a crazy experience. Everybody's going to just lose their minds over that, I would think. But another thing is, issue number 2 was on here before, which is a big book because that's the first appearance of like a lot of characters like Adam Eve and Rexplode and stuff like that. Number 9 is another one. This is Ryan Otley's like second or third book that he was doing interiors on. But number 10, the one right after this, is it number 10? It's number 10. That's the big twist in the series. All the way up until this point, it's very kind of cutesy and like teeny bopper, where it's just, you know, hey, here, you know, Mark is this really cool kid and he's in school and he's kind of awkward, but he's getting powers finally. Like he's going through like superhero puberty and, getting friends and trying to join a superhero team. And then bam, issue 10 out of nowhere, Omni-Man comes and kills everybody. And it becomes a different book. And number 10,
it's so fast paced, man.
On the book, dude, that's a big twist.
Yeah, it's so intense, man. And the way they portrayed it in the animated series too, they pay the books justice. I think, man, they get right into the nitty gritty of it too.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of good stuff for this book. And I remember, like, Tim, when this one conversation I had with Tim when Invincible was first announced, he's like, "What's the key books?" And I was like, "Well, you need 1, you need 2, you need 10." And we were just kind of going through like the first appearance of like Throg, first appearance of other characters. Right. But yeah, there's still books out there in the wild that people can get that people just don't have a heat on it yet. So
yeah, man, I think every issue is going to probably be freaking a couple $1,000s, man, by the time we get finished, because it seems like another issue pops on the Shakers every week.
Yep, exactly. Just like what Awesome Sauce Radio says, Invincible's a license to print money right now. It's the new Walking Dead, you know. And I think Invincible is Kirkman's best series so far. I think is Invincible. Walking Dead's great and all.
Oh, absolutely,
but Invincible is a totally different, just knocking out of the park. It was the best superhero book on the stands in the early 2000s. So good stuff. All right, so Invincible number 9. A 9.8 going for $1,850.
Damn.
That is crazy town. So if you got that, guys, anybody out there, man, more power to you. Good luck with that. All right, Ray, you're next with number 5, my friend. What's up?
That'd be Marty.
That'd be me.
Gosh darn it! I got whatever. I'm gonna do this all night.
You get it, man. Number 5.
I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again.
Yeah, man. Ain't gonna be the last time, right? Lady Death, Scorched Earth number 1, Adam Hughes Legend Noir Edition, limited to 77, Coffin Comics 2019. When scarcity, Adam Hughes and Lady Death converge, the aftermarket tend to respond decisively. The Legend Noir Edition, limited to just 77 copies, is among the rarest modern Lady Death variant produced, and the latest sale confirms its elite status. The most recent transaction saw a CGC 9.8 sale for $500, eclipsing the prior high of $325 for a 9.8 in 2020. Even more telling is how thin the sales history remains. Only 4 total recorded aftermarket sales, comprised of 1 raw copy and 3 slab copies. This book simply does not surface often. Adam Hughes' noir style cover delivers exactly what collectors chase: high contrast elegance, confident composition, and undeniable display appeal. Combined with Lady Death's consistently loyal fan base, the result is sustained demand for a top-tier variant like this one. The CGC census underscores the scarcity. There are 40 total slabs, including 11 universal 9/8, 21 signature series copies, and an impressive 4 series 9/8. 9/9s.
Whoa.
With so many copies locked into sign holders, high-grade universal examples feel even tighter, helping explain the aggressive premium realized in the latest sale. With an ultra-limited print run, minimal aftermarket circulation, and rising high-grade prices, this book has firmly entered modern Grail territory. Any future Universal 9/8s that surface is unlikely to fly under the radar. Okay, there's so much we can cover in this read, man. First of all, you got Adam Hughes, right?
Yep.
Legendary, amazing cover artist. We've got a very sexy cover of Lady Death. We've got this being a noir edition, right? And so then we're looking at some impressive 4 signature series 9/9s. This had to come immediately right off the press, signed immediately and given immediately to a CGC grader, right? So very, very impressive, man. Absolutely. And there's 4 signatures of 9/9s, and you got 11 universal 9/8s, 21 signature series copies.
That's wild. And it's limited only
Yeah.
77 copies out there, which is very interesting. Very interesting. What I like about this, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen,
I can't
but
see it.
the cover is not even like a scan of the cover that Cover Price has. I love it because it's somebody took a picture of this book, and you could see him holding his phone over the comic book. You can see his reflection on it. It's great.
I
love it.
That's a good catch, man. Good eye, man.
I love it.
Love
That's
it,
awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is just one of those books, man. I've never seen this before. This isn't in my wheelhouse of things, but wow, is that interesting that $500 for this, 9/9 signed copies out there. Wow, like crazy stuff is always popping up on this list, and this is just another cool example.
Lady Death is a great cover to get if you're a cover collector, because there are a lot of sexy covers of Lady Death too.
Oh, yeah.
And they fall within a lot of great artists like Al Garza. He does a lot of covers, especially for Xenoscope too. If you don't know Xenoscope, they're known for their very sexy covers too.
Yeah. I mean, just the first cover is a iconic cover, Lady Death #1 by Stephen Hughes.
Oh yeah,
and and there's Brian Polito. He's cultivated a fan base who just goes and buys everything he does Lady Death.
Okay.
And it's kept him in business. He's always been recently, it's always been very direct to customers. It's like very like Kickstarter kind of indie self-distribution and stuff like that for the most part. Yeah. So the man's got to grind. Like he's out there doing it. He's still on the con circuit, making it happen, dude. So
yeah, and you can see a lot of it if you go to Coffin Comics too. You'll see, and there's plenty of a lot of they do Lady Death Kickstarters. They do Lady Death covers, very rare, very scarce ones too. I mean, so yeah, absolutely, man. They have a great website. Check out Coffin Comics, man. Especially if you're into very rare comic collectings of covers of like Lady Death and Red Sonja, Vampirella. That hits a huge following too. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, Lady Death, Scorch Earth #1. Keep your eye out if you see that lying around somewhere one day. $500 for a 9.8. This time, Ray, what do we got, bro, for the next one?
For number 6, we have Mark Spears. All right, it wasn't going to be for long. He wasn't going to be on this list.
Oh yeah,
The Monster and the Wolf, Kickstarter Edition 1. Mark Spears, Cyber Monday, 3D metal. Spears Comics 2025. What an insane year. If there were 2 mega hits this year, it would be a close race between Absolute Batman, which is on fire, and Mark Spears Monsters. To round off the year, a huge sale comes from Mark Spears' latest series, The Monster and the Wolf. Mark Spears' original project, Monsters, took the comic book world by storm. His Kickstarter project was extremely successful, and his retro art style caught every collector's eye. Spears went back to Kickstarter for his second project, making yet another successful run of comics. In addition to the awesome artwork, Spears exclusives have always drawn in a lot of attention, and this variant is no exception. Reportedly, this metal cover was randomly inserted into the Kickstarter packages. There's no verified print run. At this time, there is only one verified sale. That sale went for a massive purchase of $1,600, setting the bar high for the value of this secret drop. Are there more secret drops? I don't know. How many metal covers were printed? I don't know. Will others begin to hit the aftermarket after they see this sale? I don't know. Who knows? A lot of people don't know. We all sit and wait in anticipation. There you have it, folks. Mark Spears Monsters, The Monster and the Wolf, Kickstarter Edition 1, 3D metal.
Dude,
That's rad, dude.
This they have other beautiful covers of this too. Cover A, he did a cover B. Oh, cover C is gorgeous, by the way. I can see that one definitely eventually going up too. But yeah, this is Mark Spears. He's you can't go anywhere without seeing any of his stuff. He's in everything, you know, and so it doesn't surprise me that we're always going to be seeing something with Mark Spears related or with Mark Spears, right?
I mean, the guy's a killer, bro. Like he's like I said, it's Mark Spears neck and neck with absolute Batman in terms of like popularity and probably what's been talked about the most in the community within the last year, for sure.
Yeah, because absolute Batman like on the 10th printing for #1 or something, like
absolutely
craziness.
Yeah,
craziness.
And imagine that you back his Kickstarter, you pay your money, you know what you're going to get, right? Whatever tier you selected the pledge for, and you get your package, which is always cool. That's always like the coolest days when you get your Kickstarter package, because a lot of times, you back a Kickstarter, you're like, oh, is this really going to happen? Am I really going to get what I pay for? Or am I going to get screwed out of money again, right? So you get your package, you open it up, oh, cool, here's all the stuff I ordered, great. What's this? I got a special secret drop, like you randomly inserted into random packages. That is cool. That's an exciting moment. Whoever opens those up and finds these in there is just having the best day of their life. Whoever got this needs to come to Vegas and just put it all on black or something. Like that's a lucky day for somebody. That's cool.
Beautiful.
$1,600 out of nowhere. That has to pay for whatever tier he ordered for in Kickstarter, and some extra cash lying around too, man.
And that's a raw $1,600, not no gravy. That's a raw.
That's a raw. Yeah. He didn't bother sitting in the CGC. He pulled it out and said, "What's this? Oh, nobody knows about this? Yeah, let me put this up on eBay or wherever." And boom,
yeah, right.
Later.
There is a huge following for Mark Spears, man. Ever since he came out with those beautiful covers, and like I said, he's known for there's so much he can do because there's an endless supply of monsters out there, right? So he can do. There's so much he can do with that.
Yeah, I mean, he homages so many things. The current Monster and the Wolf one, Lando and I, on the new Comic Book Day show, we went through because the blind bags came out this week or whatever, and you can see all of his influences, all the stuff he loves. Like he did like a cover for, it's monster movies, and he's doing like monster movie posters. It's it's Frankenstein, but it's Santa Claus. And he has a Santa Claus hat on. Like you can see where he's doing everything he wants to do. Like he said that on the show before. Like if this is his only chance to do this, and this kind of runs out, he wants to do everything he can and just put everything out there. So good for him on that, man. And he's always seemed like a really cool guy who just loves the community and loves comics. And, good for him, dude. Good for him for being a cool guy, for doing a special drop like that. That is cool. Yeah. Makes me almost want to maybe do it if he does a third Kickstarter. Might make me consider it, right? Because that's something fun to do for somebody. Yeah. Just putting that little extra. Yeah. That little extra on these Kickstarters is what matters to me.
I agree, man. I agree. Well said.
Rad. All right. So yeah, that was number 6, guys. Mark Spears Monsters and the Wolf Kickstarter edition #1. Special secret drop. You don't know about this. I'm gonna put it in your package, and You got $1,600 edition going for $1,600, dude. Very cool. Marty, you got number 7, homeboy. What are we talking about now?
Yep. Mars Attacks Kiss. Greg Staples cover RIA Judge Dredd 1-in-10 ratio IDW 2013. Those little green men are at it again. They are fighting anyone that stands in their way, including rock and roll legend Kiss. IDW had licensing rights to several IPs in the 2010s, including Mars Attacks and Judge Dredd. The original comics was released back in 1988, but only hit the mainstream when Tim Burton made it to a horror comedy film in 1996. The property has passed from company to company over the last few decades, including Image, Dynamite, and IDW. IDW put the big brain monster up against anyone, including Transformers, Popeyes, and real Ghostbusters. With each new attack came several different crossover variants, which were under-ordered. This has led to many of the Mars Attack variants being difficult to find. Combined with the ratio locks, all these covers are now very difficult to find. Recently, a CGC 9.2 sold for $135. Okay, not so bad. I mean, I love Greg Staples' version of the. He did a really good job. I love his art style, man.
Yeah, this is pretty rad, dude. I was wondering who the artist was. I was like, is this Brian Boland? Is this? I wasn't sure who was doing the art of this, but that's cool, man. And I love, man. I'll just kind of little sidetrack here. That Dredd 3D movie is like the coolest Judge Dredd anything. I love that movie so much. If you guys haven't seen that, you got to check out just Dredd. It's called Dredd. It's Dredd. Yeah, it's such a great. It's a Judge Dredd movie. Not the Sylvester Stallone one.
Oh, you're talking about the kind of like the remake, kind of.
Yeah, they did it like I don't know, like 15 years ago, maybe something like
Carl
that.
Urban. You talking about Carl Urban?
Yeah, Carl Urban.
Hey, that one was on freaking fire. That one was on.
Oh, that one with Carl Urban. Yeah, I remember that one, man. That was pretty good.
The whole thing is going into like a giant apartment complex and just shooting his way up to get to
the Mama clan.
Yeah, Mama. They have the slow-mo drug. They give that guy the slow-mo and they throw him off the building. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
That was so underrated. Nobody really talks about it. Alex knows what's up. Good job, Alex. I love that movie. Yeah. Okay, crossover properties are hot, guys. It always seems to happen. Ninja Turtles, Naruto, Ninja Turtles, Batman, Judge Dredd, Mars Attacks. Like, it's kind of cool to see. It's kind of like the Odd Couple, right? Like these things don't go together.
Mars Attacks also been on what is it, Conan? I think he fought Conan too, and Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's everywhere, dude. I can see why. I mean, not a lot of people. He's not one of those mainstream characters, right? And so, you kind of overlook him because he's almost in a sense a very B, almost C plus character, I guess. Yeah, so a lot of people just don't really give, really a second glance at a character like this. But nevertheless, there are people that do love him, and seeing, very, very rare covers or, ratios of these Mars Attack, man, it's interesting where this is going. I like to keep an eye on that.
Very cool. All right. So yeah, Mars Attacks Kiss, it says on here. Greg Staples, Judge Dredd variant. That's a 1-in-10 Mighty W 2013. A 9.2, a CGC 9.2, $135. Pretty cool.
So that means it's hard to get a high grade on that one, then. Okay.
Oh man, yeah. Nobody even has the book to grade. Like,
right. 9.2. That's it, man.
Yeah.
All right. We got for next up, we got number 8, which is Miracle Man #1, the blue 1985 San Diego Comic-Con edition, signed by Kat Ronwood and Dean Mulaney First page, limited 600, Eclipse, 1985. This specific variant is a piece of comic convention history. Comic-Con exclusive variants feel more and more like a modern concept as the years go on. So finding one over 4 decades ago is an awesome reminder of just how long this practice has occurred. For the 1985 San Diego Comic-Con, Eclipse set aside the first 1,000 copies of the print run to be sold exclusively at the show. The first 400 were the gold edition, signed by Alan Moore. While the subsequent 600, the blue edition, were signed by Eclipse founders Kat Ronwood and Dean Mullaney. Beyond the signatures, these copies are notorious for a manufacturing defect. Oh, wow. A faint printing crease that runs down the cover of nearly the entire convention run. Because the defect is present on basically every copy, experienced graders will know not to punish as severely, but even so, high-grade copies are extremely hard to find due to the scarcity and time since release. While the gold edition often grabs the headlines, this blue variant is a significant key in its own right, representing the grassroots height of the 80s independent boom. If scarce and exclusive comics are some of your favorite books to collect, this is a super fun one to add to your collection. Miracle Man #1, ladies and gentlemen, blue, 1985 San Diego Comic-Con edition.
I don't even know what the blue means. Is there like a different blue color on it, or what? But
I'm looking at the other ones and the other versions of this, and I don't see really a difference. It could just be like it's a blue background, huh?
I guess you have to just kind of like find the crease or something. I don't know, but I didn't know about this one. This is a totally new concept to me. I knew about the Alan Moore signed ones, but these other 600 that was signed by the founders of Eclipse, that's cool. I didn't know
That's
about
cool.
this, man. This
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at 1985 too. You know, this is at San Diego Comic-Con, 1985. I mean,
I was 12 years old.
What was it? Then maybe just like maybe a warehouse, right, with a few people or something. I don't know. I mean, how were the convention scenes back early 1985?
I think these were wasn't even at the convention center. It was like a different hotel ballroom kind of thing down the street at the time.
Wow. Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy. That's
I found the blue variant on eBay, and it said very fine, 8.0, $190.
Oof.
Wow,
that's cool. I don't know if I drop 190 on it, but that's rad. Have you guys ever read Miracle Man?
I have not. No,
I read some of his books.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's cool to see. There's been there's a lot of controversy behind Miracle Man.
He's part of Marvel now, right?
Yeah, Marvel's putting out reprints. That's how I read it recently. I recently read it because Marvel put out a trade paperback collection of the Alan Moore run of things.
Oh.
And there's a controversy behind all of this because, again, here's another Todd McFarlane Neil Gaiman legal battle was over the rights for Miracle Man.
Really?
Because Todd McFarlane bought out Eclipse and all of their licenses and all the stuff that they owned.
Mm-hmm.
And during the deal between Todd McFarlane and Neil Gaiman, Todd McFarlane offered to give Neil Gaiman the rights to Miracle Man because after Alan Moore left, Neil Gaiman wrote a handful of issues of Miracle Man, so he has a stake in the character and its development and stuff. But he didn't have the rights. Miracle Man's owned by Mick Anglo, I think, is still the person that kind of the original creator of Miracle Man. Has the rights. So there's this whole rights weird issue, legal battle, lawyer nonsense kind of stuff going on. But there's another battle between Neil Gaiman and Todd McFarlane, not over just Angela, but also the rights of Miracle Man. But this is cool. The only thing I've ever knew about Miracle Man before this was that issue 15 was always a big key. It was always an expensive book, a big key. That's the Miracle Man versus Kid Miracle Man issue. It's just a knockout, drag out, dirty, disgusting. Someone is considered one of the most extreme fights. The entire book from beginning to end is just this knockdown, drag out fights where innocent people are getting murdered and slaughtered. It's rough and awesome.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is a great book. It's Alan Moore. Like,
I mean, the cover it looks gnarly, man. You've got a guy on a spike, you know, quarter, and man, it's a pretty good cover, man.
Yeah, it's a good read, man. I think this is before. God, is this before Alan Moore even did like Swamp Thing?
Alan Moore was on the cover. So it's what year was it? 80.
This is 85. 85.
And what was Swamp Thing, like 84? Or 86?
I'm not sure. I'm getting kind of my timeline mixed up. But I mean, this is before Watchmen. This is before. I think it might be before Swamp Thing, or maybe at the same time, because Rick Veitch, who was one of the artists on Swamp Thing, you know, they did work together, and Rick Veitch did work on Miracle Man as well. But wild stuff, man. This is good stuff. Everybody, if you haven't read Miracle Man, like, check it out. Like, there's a trade paperback, there's an omnibus out there of it. You can pick it up digitally or whatever. But let me just kind of press the brakes here a little bit. There is an issue of this run, no joke. It's a graphic. The whole comic is a graphic depiction of childbirth.
Oh,
like, you see everything. Nothing's left to the imagination. Straight up art of just childbirth. So if you get queasy with that kind of stuff, watch out. But that's a legit thing. I think it's the issue before. I think it's issue 14. I think it's before the big old fight issue. But either way, great book. Be careful. Be careful of the live birth issue if you get queasy with that kind of stuff.
So here you
live
go.
birth issue.
Alan Moore started on Swamp Thing 1984.
Miracle Man was, according to Lord of Brooklyn, thank you, Lord of Brooklyn, for your comment to help out here. Miracle Man was serialized in a magazine called Warrior. That's right, man. And it was before Swamp Thing. Yeah, it was a UK magazine called Warrior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So another cool book here. Never knew about this one, guys. Moving on. Mr. Marty.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Let's roll.
Look at this. Resident Evil number 5, DC 1999. Man, Resident Evil debuted in 1996. This game has become one of the most popular franchises in gaming. The franchise has games, a TV series, a film franchise, and a ton of merchandise for fans. There is also a highly anticipated film coming in 2026 from Barbarians and Weapons creator Zach Kreger. The announcement of the upcoming film was led to many of the Resident Evil comics coincidentally selling on the aftermarket. Books such as 1996 Marvel Comics, the 1999 Image series, and the 2009 DC series have seen decent sales recently. The most recent sales of note is a graded CGC 9.8 of the final issue of the 1999 series from DC Comics. This issue has sold for 80 plus raw, but this past week it sold for $400 in a graded 9.8. This sale marks a new all-time high and one of the highest for any Resident Evil book. Man, what a huge franchise, man, and I love the Resident Evil series, man. The movies, the series, all of that. I played the game originally when it first came out, so I love the CGI version of the Resident Evils too. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but there's so much, man, that they've done with this universe, man, and seeing Resident Evil like this, especially with a anticipated 2026 film, man. I'm telling you what, man, I'm excited. I love this.
Hopefully the film's is it a remake? Like, are they starting over again? Because those Resident Evil films, just the first one was cool and it kind of just went downhill from there.
So you're saying they're just going on like Halloween and Friday the 13th for no reason?
Yeah. I mean, they're fun. Nobody goes to see Resident Evil movies hoping that you're gonna have your outlook changed on society or anything like that.
No.
Popcorn stuff, but they were just weird movies just for the sake of it, kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, they're very exaggerated in terms of what we recognize as zombies, right? Because they go really deep into the mutation of the things, and they become monsters, and they're you're like, that's a little bit, off to left field and stuff, but I thought they were still fun, and I love what they did with it. And if you're into this type of a series, I think you would enjoy it too.
I mean, I love the video games. Like Resident Evil 2 was like one of the coolest experiences playing that game. It was like, was it 3 discs? Was it 4 discs on the PlayStation 1? I forget exactly how many discs it was. But that was one of those games that my friends and I, that was pizza and soda, staying up all night playing it kind of situation, And then, you had kind of like the spin-offs of like Code Veronica. Resident Evil 4 was like, it's still one of my favorite video games of all time. I had that on the GameCube, and that was wild for there to be like a crazy, bloody, gory game on the GameCube that came out. But it's a great franchise, man. I love the games. I love the characters. So in the
it was just fun killing zombies.
Yeah,
it's just I love killing zombies, and so that was my thing too.
That's right. It's what it's all about, man. Just killing zombies and having to get herbs to make your healing potions and trying to figure out what you want to keep in your inventory and what you want to get rid of. Yeah, it's a good game, man. It's fun strategy thinking. You got a puzzle game, that you got to go this side of the map to go get this key and run it to the other side of the map to open the door, that kind of stuff. Love it. Cool. Resident Evil number 5 from DC Comics in 1999. Top sale, CGC 98, $400. All right. One more book on the list to see if everybody's still stuck in the Ophir zone. What do we got for number 10? Mark?
Number 10. So number 10 makes me 1 out of 10 out of this because I got my He-Man book. Okay.
Word.
So for number 10, WWE number 7, Raza. Is that how you say the name? I'm guessing Raza. Roddy Piper Virgin edition 1 in 30 by Boom Studios 2017. Raza started his comic book career on Moon Girl number 1 from Red 5 Comics, then found success at Marvel Comics on a plethora of titles. He has since done work for DC and other comic book companies, but this run on Boom Studios WWE is a real standout. Starting in 2017, he drew wrestling legends like Roddy Piper, the Iron Sheik, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, George the Animal Steel, and Mr. Perfect, Paul Orndorff. I know who that is. The most expensive of the bunch was the Iron Sheik 1 in 15 variant for issue number 22. It sold for $285 for a graded 9.8 last year. This week saw his Roddy Piper cover sell for an all-time record high of $95. Don't be surprised to see more of these covers done in on triple digits for raw copies. As they are great covers and are very scarce on the open market, collectors have shown that they will pay up for their childhood nostalgia, and professional wrestling, WWF and WWC, was a big part of that for many children of the 80s and 90s. There you have it, WWE number 7. Roddy Piper.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's good stuff right there, man.
Hot Rod.
Good old Hot Rod. They Live. You guys ever see They Live?
Yes. You put the glasses on, you see the aliens?
Yeah, you see the aliens. You see like all the propaganda, around you telling you, to consume and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Holds up pretty well today, too. Still
fun. Marty?
What's up?
What's that?
Marty, you seen it, haven't you?
What's that?
They Live.
They Live? No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you might want to check that out, especially toward the end when something happens.
Oh,
I'm
really?
here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Gabe know what I'm talking about toward the end.
Yep, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
They Live. It sounds familiar, though, man. Why do I know that?
Because you got David Keith in it as well, right?
Yeah, David Keith's in it. Yeah, Spawn.
The voice of Spawn on the animated series.
Voice of Spawn, the animated series. Voice of Gargoyles, Goliath from Gargoyles. That is.
Oh, okay.
It's a good movie, dude. It's a mid '80s movie, and it's just Roddy Piper, the homeless guy trying to work at a work camp, and he finds these sunglasses, and everything changes.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
him and Keith David had like the craziest, like there's a fight scene in an alley that just goes on forever. Like it's the funniest fight scene. It's great.
It came out November 4th, 1988.
There you go.
Wow.
Budget was $3 million and it made $4 million.
It became a cult classic, man. You know, it had to make more money now, like DVD sales and
right
stuff like that. You know, it's a classic. It's a classic.
Oh, hot Meg Foster was in it too.
All right, so let me bring this down. So that's it for the Shakers list, everybody. Good luck. Glad to see there's some numbers out there. Not a lot. A couple people had 2s.
Yeah, I had 1. I mean, I was fortunate for that one.
Yeah, Ray got one.
Ray got one. Yeah,
I didn't get nothing. You know,
I think that's the first time I actually was on the board, probably.
All right.
Hey, that Mark Spears, man. Every time when I look, I'm like, I'm over. I ain't got no Mark Spears books.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I need to just get one because he come out like every day.
Man, the one I still want is the Bride of Frankenstein. You know, that is my
I'll be right back.
favorite of that. So,
well, you know, the main book I want though, I didn't get it. Was the Bloodbath? I think where Thor's head was cut, his head cut off. You know when they have him in the back.
Yeah,
I forgot what it's called, but I missed out on that one. I didn't even know they were selling it, and then stuff started going crazy for the price and all that stuff. I was like, man, I missed out on that one.
Yeah, I have some of his earlier stuff, right? But the ones I have, I've seen them come on the Shaker or the top 10 list a few times. But like I said, I want that Bride of Frankenstein one, and this last one, man. What was it that we were talking about? The one that just came out with him.
You talking about with the
Monster and the Wolf, the Monster and the Wolf one. Man, that you got to look at that cover C, man. That is beautiful. You know, in Mark Spears fashion. Now it has side boob, you know, you see the side boob, and then, you know, it's a good cover, man. but it you know, he's definitely
I need to go to the bathroom. You guys are talking about side boob.
Yeah. You know how Mark Spear does that, you know, that side boob in a lot of his work and stuff. Yeah.
Does he do that a lot? I know that one Bride of Frankenstein cover, but is that
the Bride of Frankenstein? You have the one with the Halloween with the air print, with the one with the mole, and without the mole, you see the side boob on that one. The one that
Marty,
I was just telling Ray.
Sure, Marty. I think you're just looking harder than anybody else for it.
I identify patterns, man, and that is a pattern.
Speaking of identifying, let's go and identify some cool Shaker books as we take a look at the Shakers list, the daily Shakers.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here on Cover Price, guys. Here on Cover Price, Shakers, daily Shakers. This changes every day.
I got that.
Maybe even multiple times a day. I'm not super positive, but at least for sure every day. So you guys can check it out and just see some cool books, see some sales. You know, we always say this goes back to TiVo days. You know, you read the tea leaves, you go through here and you see what's selling, what's popping, what people are spending big money on. Might inspire you to find some
and
cool
and the good thing too, man, on Cover Price, if you have like me and Ray do COZ Comics, and you've got a lot of your inventory in that, and you don't want to go to another platform and add all your stuff, what they can do, they're group with them, and you can just send. There's a link not a link, but a tab where you can just click to download what you have in CLZ. You send it to the guys, and they'll they'll accumulate all that stuff onto the website for you, so that everything is already, you don't have to do the work. They do the work for you. So that's what's cool about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
linking up.
subscription, so it's merged with my CLZ, so that way I see more of the current values.
Yeah.
For my books or whatever. So it's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, let's go and take a look at some cool values on here, everybody. Top row, here's like the big books selling. We got some of the usual suspects on here. Hulk 181.
Yeah, I got that one.
9.6 for $11,000.
Oh, mine's a 6.5 signed by Roy Thomas.
Oh, that's cool. Let me take a look here.
Along with his true first appearance, 180.
180. Big old controversy, man.
Your first one of that, Ray, was the one without the stamp, right, in there that your father gave you. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I found it in my granddaddy's garage. It didn't have the Marvel stamp. But remember, we went to the con together, and I got it signed by Stan, and it came back. The highest grade I was going to get was a 1.8. 1.8. So
look at this, dude. There was a 9.8. Was the highest sell in 2022 for $138,000.
What book is that?
This is Hulk 181, but the highest value was a 9.8. That went for $138,000. But it's nowhere near that now. I think a 9.8 is maybe 40, if that, maybe even 20 now. Let's take a look. Slab sales, 72,000. Okay, I'm way off.
72, still up there then.
Yeah.
I wonder what a 180 go for this true first appearance.
The 180s are unfortunately like way lesser. Like this is the book everybody wants. He's on the cover. It's an iconic cover. Yeah. 180 is it's kind of overlooked. But yeah, this one
I had that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have this one too. I have like a 5.5 of this.
I think mine's a 6.0 and that
mine was a 5.5 or something. Yeah.
Highest sale was $40,000 in 2001, or 21. Right now, 14. Fair market value 14,000 for a 9.8.
Wow.
9.6 is only 3,000. Like that's a good price. Like that's doable. A 9.6 for this book.
It's still attainable. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The 180s are, they're within reach. You get a lower grade for like $500 or something.
Yeah, man.
Dr. Doom's all over the place with Doomsday talk going on. So we got Dr. Doom on here, number a 5.0 for $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men Punisher at 9.6, man, $5,000, almost $6,000 for
$5,000. Wow, man.
Yeah.
So you think that's gonna go up more because of the movie, or did it go up because he was in the TV series?
I think it's just going to go up more because it's a key issue. It's always been 129 has always been a key issue.
Yeah.
And regardless of the TV series, Daredevil and its own Netflix TV series, and I think you're going to see this book just continue to rise and rise and rise throughout the years.
I mean, I thought it was kind of, since we got older or whatever, I thought now that I look at it, I thought it was kind of weird that his first appearance would be in a Spider-Man book, but not a Daredevil book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't meet Daredevil till like way later, like until like the Frank Miller run.
Yeah, but as you see, he was in the Daredevil TV series more than he was in Spider-Man. But hey, he's gonna be in a Spider-Man movie, so
yeah, and I'm sure that's also helping boost up the numbers on on his first appearance too. Is him being in that Spider-Man movie. When that trailer drops, you see him in there. Like I'm sure this will tick up a little bit too.
Yeah,
Like this Israeli edition of Hulk #1. For all the people out there that like their foreign books.
Wow. Yeah, there's a niche for that collecting too. That's pretty cool, man.
Well, I got that. What's that? That French edition of Black Star, the '80s cartoon.
Do you?
Yeah, I got it graded and everything. So
Hulk 180 or not? Excuse me, not Hulk 181. Giant size. Giant size is always a good book.
Let's see. I got the Turtles and I got the Blade signed by Marvel.
Second print of Turtles 1.
Oh, I got the third print.
Invincible 9.6, man, pushing $3,000, almost there. Look at $2,700.
3,000. Look at that, man. I think we're gonna see more of that rise too in the future, man.
Well, it's a hard book to find, just like how Walking Dead was. You know,
Yeah.
they're very, very
Right.
short printed back then in the early
Very
2000s.
short, yeah.
You know, they didn't really overprint that much back then.
You had to like get that like when it came out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of,
I still have that
Blade,
one. Blade 10. I still have that.
Yeah. I got mine signed by Marv. It's an 8.5.
Yo,
The
nice.
9.4, $2,400.
Mine's
another really good price.
Mine's a raw. Another book that I need to get sent in, you know?
Yeah, it's a good book, man. I mean, Blade's always a cool character. Nobody cares
Yeah,
right now
he
because
is.
that movie is just dead in the water or whatever, not happening. But it's still always a good character and a good book to have. Next row down. Oh, well, you know, right off the bat, I noticed the blonde in the red dress. Shout out to Laura.
Blonde, there you go. Shout out to Laura.
Doctor Strange. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to TiVo.
There you go. There we go.
Top sell on that Marvel premiere. $2,040 for a 9.8.
Wow. Weird. Look at the early Avengers #1, man. Look,
Yeah.
man, such a classic.
That's a great Kirby cover, man. I love.
Yeah, it
I
is.
just love the way the Hulk looks on it. All the characters on it, just great action. There's action going on with Thor spinning the hammer. It's great.
You got the bubbles on the cover too. You know, it just lures you in. You get it. The art catches your eye, but then the words kind of get you to kind of start reading, and now you're holding the book. You're interested, and then you start flipping through the pages. You know, and that's what you remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Astonishing Tales. That first Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You know, $1,700 for a 3. That's the kind of book that gets overlooked. Like, I don't know how many people really care about Ant-Man, but that book is. I just love the cover of him just getting kidnapped by a bunch of green ants. Batman 423. Love that cover.
Got that one.
And this is the cover I want
many times.
I'd get the direct edition because I like having that Batman in the corner box there.
Mm-hmm. I like that too.
How about a Superman #4?
Jeez.
$1,500 at a 2.
That's wow. If you want an early Superman, $1,500 is really attainable.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the great cover. You know, 1940. That book is crazy old. A 2. I guess it just depends on how the eye appeal is on it. But $1,500 is that's the book that you can get for $1,500. Is not bad.
Sure, man.
Hulk 180 just getting stepped on. Just getting Hulk 181 eats Hulk 180's lunch.
It does.
$1,400 for a 9.2 of this book. I love this Frankenstein. It's where monsters dwell. It's fantastic.
9.8. 1974, man. Beautiful cover.
Look at
beautiful
that.
cover. Awesome. Look at that.
Man, I was a year old.
Is that a Gene Colan cover? I'm gonna say that's a Gene Colan because he did a lot of just random Marvel covers at the time.
Yeah, because he did Blade back then.
What year was this? Was this
74?
Like 74? This was like
74.
the same time around Dracula and the Frankenstein and all that stuff too, man.
73, I believe.
They were doing a lot of monster books back in
monster
the time.
Books, yep.
I think they even did like a mummy book around this time too.
Yep, they sure did.
Yeah. This Daring book here, this Daring comics from 1944 is terrible and awesome at the same time. I just love these old World War II books.
5.5, huh?
Yeah, 5.5 for $1,400.
Yeah, dude. Piece of history, man. Own a piece of history.
That DuckTales cover is really sweet. I like that with the black box Nintendo cover.
The black box, yeah, Nintendo.
Number 14. Every time I see that book, I see a lot of writing on it. From
Which one?
Which one?
Number 14, Spider-Man.
That Angry Girlfriend edition one? I don't know why that book is so popular. I would spend $0 for that book. I don't
Which
know
one?
why people.
The
That
Angry
one,
Girlfriend.
the Angry Girlfriend one, where she like wrote all over it, like because apparently her boyfriend cheated on her.
Oh
She wrote,
yeah.
"You're a cheater, and I hate you," and all
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I see it like every time it gets sold, it pops up on like social media, and it's like
Right.
I would pay $0 for that book. I have no interest in owning somebody's vendetta comic book. That has just bad
Right.
energy on it.
Right. It's not like having a date stamp or subscription line on it, right?
No, it's
It's
somebody
someone
just
who's
anger.
very spiteful. Yeah, very
Yeah.
spiteful.
Whatever. It is what it is. Secret Wars 8. Always. I love
that one.
This is one of the
That
coolest.
stays there, man. Yeah, it stays on the top.
Mine's a
This is a book that I think we've said it before, and we'll say it every time. This is a book that everybody should have in their collection. It's very affordable, like $1,300 for a 9.8 for a newsstand. That's a lot of money, one way or the other. But like raw copies, you can get a really nice copy for like
I got
$150 or something.
I got a 9.6 graded one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one that's signed by all four artists, and I think Stan. I have one Stan on there too, and the other ones I just kind of left untouched, kind of really too.
Yeah, you can still get a near mint, 9.0.
Oh yeah.
For like it says $200 on here, but you can get it for a little bit lower, 180.
Oh, for
150
sure.
between like a 8.5 and a 9, you get for 150. That's a good price for owning like we said, like a piece of history. Like that should be in everybody's collection. Is a Secret Wars 8.
And I go as far as to say collect the other three too. That are Marvel Team Up, and then Amazing Spider-Man 252. It's 252, right? And
yeah, you're right.
What was it? Web of Spider? Was it Web of Spider-Man #1? I think Web of Spider-Man #1.
No, Web of Spider-Man #1 is the last issue that Peter has the black suit. That's when he gets the black suit.
Oh, that's right.
With the bell tower. Yeah.
Yep, that's right. I love that cover too.
Oh yeah, that's a great painted cover. Yeah.
That was on that was on that quiz last night.
Yeah, we did our little Christmas party yesterday, and this is one of the quiz comics. The Adam Hughes Supergirl Legion of Superheroes #23. That's God, dude, $1,200 for a 9.6 for that book.
Wow, 1,200, man.
I'm sure the movie is helping boost this up. I mean, this has always.
I love the trailer. I love that trailer. I cannot.
This has always been a hard to find, book, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But
do you think they got the right actress for her, man?
I'm digging it. I mean,
Are you? You think so?
Yeah, I think for this version of Supergirl that they're doing, that's kind of based off of, well, not kind of, but it's based off the Tom King Supergirl World of Tomorrow series, where she goes out to where there's a red sun so she could get drunk, and
right.
I think it fits. I think it fits for this version that they're doing for Supergirl.
Okay. I'm just curious, man. I was just curious because I'm on the edge with her, her and then how Supergirl is really represented. So I'm just kind of teeter-tottering on that as well. But
the proof is in the pudding. I'll watch the movie and I'll get an idea for it.
Yeah.
But for that version, I think it's going to be fun. Like for what they're trying to do with it, sure. Where she's not kind of like the Supergirl I always know has always been kind of like a clone, or doesn't know where she is, kind of has her memory lost and stuff like that. So to see one where she's out kind of having fun and getting into trouble is going to be a good time, I think. First appearance Electro with this Amazing Spider-Man #9 is great.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, I love the Strange Tales. Every time I see this, I love it because this is Jack Kirby didn't do a lot of Spider-Man, but when he does, he seems to never put like the spider on the front of his costume.
Right.
I got that G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I got a G.I. Joe one too. That's a cool book.
I got that one too.
Is mine a newsstand? I'm not even sure. I looked at it the other day. I forgot, but
yes, I think it is.
This book is pricey, dude. Even raw, like a high grade raw, is like $200.
What's that going for now? Wow, I would have never thought.
Let's see here. Raw copies.
27. Wow.
Whoa, yeah.
Holy
near
cow,
mint.
dude.
You know, high grade near mint, 195. Near mint plus, you're pushing $700.
Then yeah. Wow, what a huge jump, man.
Yeah. But it has a little asterisk here because it's been that asterisk means it's been 6 months or more since the last sale. But still, you know, going from $200 to, you know, near $700, that's a lot. And look at the huge, not much more. You get a 9.8 graded copy for $1,300.
1,300.
Yeah,
but
or you get a
9.9
for $27,000 back in 2022, where everybody was just being dumb with money.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Wow.
Huge, man. Huge jump, man. So people are just bidding, man. Just they had nothing better to do. Just bid. Yeah. Next thing you know, you're at 27,000.
Yeah. But still, dude, that's 700 for a 9.6 near mint plus. It's crazy. We'll see. Now, I mean, there's a movie coming out soon, but wow, I'm pretty flabbergasted that it's anywhere near over $200 for like a high grade copy like that.
They still doing that Transformers G.I. Joe movie?
Apparently. We'll see. I haven't heard anything. We haven't seen much or heard anything since they
left us with that cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another blonde in a red dress. I love this cover. This cover is
yeah, look at that. Shout out, Lady Laura.
Yeah. What's going on here, man? This guy's tied up to a tombstone, and this other like random Superman knockoff is just punching a tombstone on this other like goblin. This goblin in the front's getting a little too friendly with the lady in the red dress.
Yeah, look at that.
Going for
Black Hood.
Top notch.
Yeah, top notch comics, man.
What is this? It has to be the 1930s, right? 41.
41, wow. Yeah.
There's some great covers on here. They just did whatever they wanted in comic books back then. Look at it. He just got this guy in the chokehold.
Yeah. No comic code authority hit until 1950, right?
Yeah. There's always some damsel in distress going on. Always some damsel just getting tied up or like getting ready to get killed. Here's a big one coming up for sure with that Lantern show getting ready to drop the trailer. That first John Stewart. I
got that signed by Neil Adams. 6.
Yeah, that's rad.
You got that one? Yeah.
1,100 for a 9.4. Here you go. Hulk 181. No value stamp. Raw.
No value stamp.
$1,000.
For how much? $1,000. Okay.
Still.
Now, I don't know. Man, for me, I have to have that. I have to have a complete.
Yeah.
If I'm going to spend the money, you know what I mean.
I don't want that kind of money. Like I don't know that I would think $1,000 without the date stamp would have to be pretty high grade. Who knows?
Yeah.
But if you got like a low grade and it's missing the value stamp, and you want it as like a placeholder in your collection, like that's doable. You know, people do that.
Yeah.
New Mutants 98.
I got that one. It's at CGC right now, getting signed by Rob Liefeld.
Sweet.
I have that 101.
That one. I love that backhand pimp slap on Spider-Man here.
Yeah.
Great.
First appearance.
That's the first Mobius.
Dragon Ball Z.
What we got? I got that one. Graded, matter of fact, I believe.
Do you? Yeah.
Oh, I've been trying to finish that run. Dragon Ball 2, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Space Vixens. Look at that, man.
Yeah, they got Dave Stevens cover.
Dave Stevens, man. Classic.
What do you notice on this cover here, Marty?
Which one?
The Dave
side
Stevens.
Boob? Are we looking at side boob?
I knew you'd spot it.
What about up here on the top right? Is there one on the top right? Sitting down up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, side boob, man. There we go.
Oh, and the girl sitting down on the cooler too. You can kind of see it.
Yeah. Very classic Dave Stevens rendition.
This is a
Face Vixens.
This is a cool cover.
Love it.
Commandy #1, man. $900 for a 9.8.
I have that one, man. I have that one. Yeah.
I got a raw, like mine's like a mid grade.
It's
Yeah, I
raw,
got
yeah.
mid-grade
Very
number one.
I got
mid-grade,
the
yeah.
whole run for that one. I got the first Black Panther.
It's a good one too. Here's your Dragon Ball Z number one.
Yep, I have that one. I got that Luke Cage graded.
Okay.
What about his
Pop-
Transformers? Let's take a look at his Transformers. What's this going for versus the G.I. Joe? Let's see. Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I love it. Every time I see this cover, I think that this guy in the background is Hawkeye from MASH.
Mash. I can see that.
Every time I see it, I go, is that Hawkeye?
Very 80s hairstyle, fashion, if you will, like the
Yeah.
hairstyle and
Yeah,
everything.
that kind of like comb over hairstyle they were doing.
Yeah. First appearance, Autobots, Decepticons.
There's no highest sell on here? All right.
What?
Oh, here it is. $3,000 was the highest sell in 2021.
That was a
Crazy.
9.8.
It was a 9.8, yes.
Go down. I want to see if it jumped. Yeah, sure did.
Look at that, $100 for like a near mint, and 132 for near mint plus. So something about that G.I. Joe book is just that book is king compared to these two.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Everybody loves soldiers, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Snake Eyes.
No, Lady J. Lady J for
Ooh.
me.
Yeah. That Spider Woman number one, very classic cover right there. I've seen that go rip.
Where Marvel blinked and like put the title right over the controversial part.
Yeah, because Frank Cho be doing a lot of those. He did one with Cammy
Yeah.
off of Street Fighter.
I got a print from Frank Cho where he does this, and it's Spider Gwen. Yeah.
Did he do a lot of some thick Harley Quinn back in the day too, Ray?
Yeah, her, Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
Power Girl.
What was this? Is a 150. Wow. 1 in
Yeah.
50 for 2014. That's crazy.
That's huge, man. That is freaking huge. I have that one. I have the regular cover.
Yeah, I have a run of that Spider Woman series.
I got that first Ahsoka. I got that one.
Got that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is yours a newsstand or it just comes in newsstand, doesn't it?
I believe so. I want to get mine signed by Rosario. That's my goal.
Oh yeah.
I got that Batman signed by Neil Adams. I got that
Yeah.
one.
I got
That's such a
$800
classic
too for an
Joker.
8.5. This book is like so hard to find in a 9.8. I think the 9.8 is like crazy priced.
I think mine's a 4 or 5. I got it
Yeah.
rated and signed. So
What's the 9.8 for these going? Is it something crazy like 10 grand or something like that?
oh shit.
No, $1,800. That's not bad. That's doable.
That's a huge jump. Yeah, that's another
Oh, that's
huge
what it was
jump.
back in the day. Look at that. Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$40,000.
Holy cow.
40,000.
Yeah.
That's like a new car.
That's somebody's that's someone's yearly salary. You know?
That pay off a lot of things for me right now.
8 more thousand, and that book cost about as much as my Challenger I bought.
Yeah. And now look at it. You know, one sold. Oh, this is 2009. Are we looking? 26,000. It's still high up there.
Yeah.
It's still. I was looking at the.
That was in November.
I was looking at
November.
the Raw for some
That was
reason.
this year, yeah.
But still, that's a 50% drop off.
Yeah.
A year later.
Okay.
That's rough. Yeah.
Man, that's
right,
crazy,
dude.
man.
9/8 on this book are just out of control.
Are we still live?
We should be.
We're still alive.
I didn't see nobody comment.
we just lost a lot of people, you know.
No, we're still holding strong. We still got a lot of people in the watching.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and we appreciate that, guys. You know, thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for joining us earlier on in the show as well, being here throughout this show. We really appreciate you guys' support and definitely love those comments out there. Keep those coming. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, and all that good stuff.
So that Ultimate Fallout, I remember that controversy where that nut job drew a picture, and he had the American flag looking crazy, and I was going ballistic.
Oh yeah, that acetate situation thing.
Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
But what do we? 775 for a 9.8. Now, this is
775,
another one
wow.
a while ago. See, there's that acetate one
Yeah.
you're talking about.
What's your grade
have
on yours?
that.
Because I sent the one you gave me, I sent it in and got it graded. It was a 9.0. But
Is
I
it
didn't
9.0?
I didn't get it pressed or nothing, so I'm thinking getting it signed and then getting it pressed and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I haven't sent mine in. Mine is still raw. If I'm gonna send that in, I think I have 2 copies of those. I also have that rare drink in what's his name? Drowski's cover.
The Jurgovich?
Yeah, Djokovic cover. I have that one as well. I need to get that one pressed and sent in too. But I don't know, man. There's something about I like slabs, but I just kind of really prefer raws. You know what I mean? That it's just kind of a That's why I don't have I don't have a lot of graded books, and not unlike Ray. Man, Ray's got a huge collection of graded books, man.
I only got like 500 books graded.
Yeah. Well, good God, man.
Only
500. Hey, there's a guy that I know that's got like over 2,000 slabs.
Really? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's wild.
Oh yeah.
I love this Hawkman number 4 for Zatanna.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool book, dude. I would really like to get one of these, but man, it's pricey. $700 for a mid-grade copy.
Versus Zatanna too, man.
Okay. Go donate some plasma down there in Vegas, and you can get it.
Yeah.
Like 2 months.
I know, man. I got that good blood, man. Hopefully I get some good money for it. But yeah.
Hey, I make $400 a month donating plasma.
Man.
Good. That much? I need to get on board with that.
Yeah, because
Good
they go by your weight. So if you're like, so I'm over 200 now, so I get my first donation, which I go Monday and Wednesday. So my first one's 45, and then my second one is 60. So that's 105 a week that I make.
Good God, man.
So the way you
get on board with that.
You get more money.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I'm 265. Let's go.
You know what? When I go back
right?
When I go back Monday, I'll look and see how much that is, because they go by your weight. So maybe over 200 is the max, because I see some big people in there. So, but
man,
$105, you can't beat that for free. Just
no.
It only takes 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The new machines they have and everything. When I used to donate back in the day, I'd be in there almost by like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, but once now you get hooked up, I set that timer, and right around clockwork, 30 to 34 minutes, bam.
That works.
I have that Vampirella number 1. I think mine's like a 7.0 or 7.5.
7.0, because I sent it in for you. If that's the same one, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Those ones are hard to find in higher grade, man, because it's magazine sized.
It is magazine size, yeah.
You haven't done none of your Savage Sword, have you?
No, I have Savage Sword number 1. That one's graded.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my number 1's graded. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love this Haunt of Fear cover. Let me pull this up. This is a
Ray
Ray Bradbury story in here.
The Haunt of Fear. There we go. Those are
Look at
classic
that.
ones.
That's wild. In this issue, EC's adaptation of a story by Ray Bradbury, America's top horror writer.
Yes.
The Old Witch, the Vault Keeper, the Crypt Keeper.
He does amazing work right there. Ray Bradbury, I remember a lot of great stories from him. Very haunt.
What's the price of this? I didn't even look. I just saw the cover. $650 for a raw. No, thank you. Never mind.
That's right now. That's like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Is it?
December 16th.
When was the last sale?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
$600, $650.
Oh, okay.
And then the grading one was 2 days ago. So that's still raw. So the grading
that has been a graded sold since 2023. That was $300
for 4 or 5.
For a 4 or 5, yeah. Cool cover though. Either way,
is that Tomb of Dracula? Is that the first Deacon Frost, or is it
which one?
That Tomb of Dracula?
Tomb of Dracula? No, that's not the first Deacon Frost, is it? No.
First Dracula, Frank Drake, and Clifton Graves.
Oh, that's the number 1. Okay, I got it. Okay, my bad. I thought it was.
Yeah, that's number 1. Yeah.
Okay. See, cataracts acting up on me. because I had I got first Deacon Frost. That's why I was like, is that the
Right.
Frost?
What's the key of the Star Wars 6?
Go ahead, Marty. Tell us.
First full
Wedge
appearance?
Antilles.
Whoever that is, whatever. Moving on.
Wedge, Wedge was the buddy of Luke Skywalker, and so it's just the main character.
Well,
You hear his name. You hear his name in the series. I think he was one of the ones on the Red Team too.
I thought it was
Dax.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Marty, but thanks.
I
I know very little about Star Wars.
thought the guy
okay.
you were talking to in the first Star Wars was the Dax guy. Wasn't that his name?
No.
Remember
You're
he
talking
was
about
when they was about to go destroy the Death Star.
the Death Star, right?
Yeah, wasn't that guy's name Dax or something? Or
No, I believe it was Wedge was on there. Yeah, that's right. You're right. There was a Dax on there. Absolutely. If I think about it, there was a Dax on
I
there.
thought that's who he was talking to. So, there's that first spot. There's that first. Was it what's his name?
Dax was in Empire Strikes Back, man. Remember Remember they were having the snow speeder. I think the snow speeder, and then they had the AT-ATs, right? And then Dax. I think Dax was the co-pilot of his, and then they went down.
Okay.
I think Axe died. I think that was the character.
Okay, I got that X-Men '94.
That's a good book.
Yep, I got that one.
Invincible #1, that first Battle Beast, dude. That's a major book, dude. $500 raw, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I got that Spider-Man and Daredevil team up, and then I got that Daredevil.
Yeah, I got that Elektra. I think mine's like an 8.5.
Mhm. Yeah, I have that too.
I remember I bought this book.
First Batgirl.
I bought this book raw for like $200, and then the next day, that's when like the shutdown happened. I was like, "Oh man, I spent a bunch of money on this book. I might need that money later."
I got that Silver Surfer.
I got that
love
too.
that book.
I got that
book so
Turtles.
much.
I got the Turtles. I got a shop over here that's selling that Batgirl. I mean, that Adventures 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have one of them signed by Bruce Timm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's still a good book, man. $500 for a 9.2. That's still a good book, man. Harley Quinn she's one of the last like popular characters, like new characters to come out.
mm-hmm. Modern characters.
I
Yeah.
got that Wolverine. Do I got that Spider-Man? Like Gwen Stacy. So my Wolverine is signed by
Edge of Spider-Verse.
Rubenstein.
Oh, Joe Rubenstein.
Yeah.
Joe Rubenstein. Yep. Wolverine #1. Yeah, I got mine signed by him too.
Cool, guys. Well, that's it for the Shakers list, man.
Yeah,
what's
man.
shaking? How cool. Good. Glad everybody came in, hung out with us. That's the best part. I just love going through those comics and seeing all the cool old books and what's selling and what they sold for, comparing prices. Like that's fun. I do that all day long sometimes, just for myself. Now I get to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I like your setup, Ray, man. It was a good setup behind you, man.
So what your buddy did, I didn't know, but she went in and told me. So for Christmas, they're coming to mount a TV right there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So if you can see like over here where there's no comics in the sleeves is because that's Marvel, and this side is DC over here.
Man, I didn't realize how many of those you got, dude. Yeah.
So right here in this corner, I'm getting another one made, so I can slide it down.
Nice, dude.
Right here,
That's
I got
a nice setup.
all the S's to the W's for DC, and then over there, I'm getting another one done so I can slide down, so I can finish up the Marvel.
Nice, dude.
He's building me the cases for the graded ones, so that way I'm good to go.
Cool.
And then she'll start hanging my pictures on the wall.
Nice,
Awesome.
man.
Well, Ray, thanks for showing that to us. That's cool. Also, thanks for filling in, dude. We needed a person tonight. I'm glad that you were able to jump in.
No problem. I appreciate it. Like I said, anytime, because like I said, school is out the way. Now in January, I'm gonna start up with trying to get certified as a personal trainer, but that's not like no deadline. It's like whenever I get ready to take the test, it's an open book test. I told him I want the open book test. I don't want the proctor.
All right, so we're gonna end the show. Everybody, real quick, thanks again for everybody for showing up. This is the last Shakers of 2025.
Yeah.
Next week is Christmas, so we're getting that off. We're taking that off. Week after that's New Year, so that's going to be an off week for us as well.
So you're looking at was it like the 8th?
I have no idea.
That's a Thursday.
So it'll probably be the 8th. It'll be the first one of 2026.
Yep, that would be the 8th.
Yeah.
January 8th, 2026.
All right, so let's go ahead and say our goodbyes. Ray, thanks again for showing up, man. And give us your goodbyes.
All right, well, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on here. I thought the missus would be on here, but I guess she's got other things she's got to take care of. But appreciate everybody that came in and commented. Sorry, everybody, that you didn't have a lot of the books. I only had one. That was Era. So I saw a lot of offers on there, but hey, better luck next time, I guess. But thanks for having me.
Awesome. And Marty, as always, sir.
Yes, sir. Ray, thank you very much, man. For filling in, brother. We do appreciate that because you came through for us, So, and not to mention, man, it's nostalgia talking to my boy Ray Jr., and just kind of talking about comic books back in the old days, seeing some good. Makes me miss that stuff, man. Makes me want to get back into the thing I'm used to. But thank you, Ray, for joining us. Gabe, awesome show as always, man. And may the comic gods continue to always bless your long boxes. Excelsior.
All right. And again, everybody, we'll see you guys in 2026. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And thanks again, everybody. This has been a fun year for Cover Price. We'll see you guys on the flip side.
For the entire crew, this is Tebow saying keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.